All right, YouTube, it is Mr. Mean coming at you this fine Tuesday evening. I don't even know what time it is. Oh my God, it is 8:36 p.m. I apologize. I'm looking at the screen. The camera is above my head. I'm sorry. It's just habit. I am not ignoring you, and you mean the world to me. I hope this night finds you well. We're in an unusual warm spell here in Duluth, Minnesota. I think it's currently, what is the temperature currently? 50, well, it was in the 50s today, almost close to 60, and it's going to be 53 tomorrow. So, yeah, unusual weather. But the nice part is I can sit back. Want to get a little housekeeping out of the way here. This is the House of Mean. This is my basement in my new house in Duluth, Minnesota. I kind of was absent most of October and early part of November for moving purposes, and we are all moved in. Still boxes, as you can see back here. I need to swap the video here because it's back. Oh, no, it's right. Um, still boxes and stuff. I've got stuff up. I got my bookshelves kind of sort of built, but I'm happy with them for right now. I've got to build over in this section over here. There'll be another bookshelf right there. I got to cut some more wood. But anyway, this is the basement. This is going to be the gaming room. This is going to be where I record. Hopefully, it doesn't sound too echoey. I think there's enough stuff in here in the room. The floor is carpeted. Ignore the hideous carpet right here. It came with the house, and until I get a better carpet, it's going to have to stay. The underneath carpet is a little tore up and raggedy, and it's too much work to replace all this carpet and about all that. So anyway, thank you for being patient. If you're a longtime subscriber or a new subscriber and I haven't posted a video in a while, I do apologize. It was not for lack of wanting. It was a lack of just time, and I had to get this space set up. So you might notice kind of a different camera angle. That's because I had bought a Archon mounts clamp. I don't remember what I paid for this. I got it off of Amazon. I want to say it was around 120 bucks, if I remember correctly. This thing is amazing. It is very adjustable. It mounts to the desk super easy. Seems to be pretty stable. Yeah, I'm banging the desk. Yeah, of course, this is a pretty sturdy sit to stand, but yeah, it's not moving. And the nice part is I can hook up my iPad, my iPhone, a DSL camera, or one of these. I got a Logitech HD thanks to my buddy Nubby Mike, who sent me one. So I can adjust this a little bit, and I may move it. I kind of don't really like that angle, but with all of that out of the way, guys, thank you for your patience. I'm going to invite you to like and subscribe as always. Support me on Patreon if you can. It's $5 a month. Use my drive-through RPG affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps the channel. And if you're a miniatures gamer, I have an affiliate link, Mr. Mean Speaks, for Parabellum if you're into Conquest, and I'll have some Conquest painting videos coming hopefully in the next month. I'm trying to get everything set up here. That's part of what that camera setup there is for, is so that I can point a camera down while I'm painting and you guys can paint along with me or hang out. But tonight's video du jour is from my friend Elton over at Towerhouse Creative. He sent me a set of double D10 set, the Dyadic D20. Now, if this sounds familiar, if you're a grognard like me who's been doing this since the mid 70s, you remember these. These were dice. You got two D20s, and you colored in a set of, and they went through 0 through 9, and you colored in half of them, and the other half you didn't. And so basically, you would get two of these, and you would roll them, and you would do the non-colored number as the ones, and the colored number as the tens, if you were doing, like that. Or you could just, roll one, and if it was a colored, if your colors were your 11 through 20, then if it was a 7 showed up, it was a 17. And if a 1 showed up, it was an 11. If it was a non-colored, 0 through 9, it was whatever that number was in the tens digit, so in the ones digit. So he sent these to me gratis. These were free. Just he didn't even ask me for a review. He just sent me a kind set. because of all the support we showed him. So do me a favor, go to Towerhouse Creations. I believe they have a store on Etsy. I'll try to remember to put a link down in the doobly doo. But the Dyadic D20, and we got a super cool sticker that came with it. So that will definitely find a cool place on my shelf. I'm going to show you the dice here as well. He sent me two. I'm not sure if the retail version comes with two. I think it does. But these are very professionally made. And you can see some numbers are colored and some numbers are not. Get to the side, doesn't. There we go. The number. There you go. So hopefully you can see that without it trying to focus on my big fat head. Yeah, there you go. So and then you can see the solid numbers. I think the black shows up a little bit better. Let's see, does it put me out of the camera? There we go. Let's see if it focuses. Yeah, it's a little bit better. So these are really cool. So the numbers are nice and big. They take up the whole face of the little triangle that's on the die. So they're not your average D20. But you know, you can roll them as a D20. You can roll them as percentiles if you want. You kind of get that feel of it. They've got a nice sound to them. I really like them. They roll really well. He was also kind enough. I don't know if he just took it from my channel logo or if it just was a happy coincidence. But he sent me a D20, a D10, and a D6, and they're all various greens. So, and of course, if you've seen my channel logo, you know it's a green. So, was super happy about these. He said he threw these in for fun. He wrote me a really nice note, and I'm just going to paraphrase here that the Dyadic D20 set helps to add back a little bit of that old school wonder to all of your future adventures, and that they become valued gaming tools. Well, Elton, I can tell you they already are. I can't wait to use them. I think I'm going to run Dragonbane here in my home campaign in my house, and I'm going to use that as my D20 because I think they're awesome dice. And he said that there's some big things coming next fall. Should be another dice variant ready, and around that time, issue number 2 of Bell Whispers should be ready. Go back in the archives, check my previous video of the D20 die, which, hold on, I have it right here. If I can get to it here. Yeah, there it is. Ah, so I did a review of this die. This is a chunky boy. So this is an average D20. This is I forgot what he calls it. I can't think of it now, but it's great for if you're solo role playing or if you're dealing with a lot of NPCs in your game. Highly recommend it. Go to their website, towercreations.com, and check it out. I will say that I just noticed on the little card that he sent me, this is a little instruction card that comes in with every set. And I didn't know this. I just noticed it. It's numbered. This is number 23 of 400. So I feel special that I got a very low number. Thank you, Elton, very much. Like I said, this is a treasured set. He always includes really cool stickers. So if nothing else, buy it for the stickers because they're awesome. I don't know if it's the same sticker in every pack or if it's just a menagerie of stickers, but they are super cool. So Elton, thank you for the personal note. That was very kind of you. Um, he has been a staunch supporter of the channel, and I'm happy to support him. Uh, Go to towercreations.com, check out his stuff. It's super cool. It's very innovative. Uh, I don't know what else to say except buy the damn dice, man. They're super cool. Um, like I said, and I like the colors. I will say, Elton, when you're dealing with the gamers, there's a lot of us that are in our 50s. If these were the size of this, I would happily buy a set out of my own pocket, because these numbers, while they are easy to read, this is way easier to read, especially if you use if you do the proportionate font to this size of this little triangle that's in the die. It would be amazing. So, just something to think at. Constructive criticism. I think they are awesome just the way they are. And if you don't do it, it is no harm, no foul. But I think you'd have a winner on your hands if you did that. A lot of people like the big numbers. It's easy to see, especially if you do dark colors with light numbers or vice versa, because a lot of gamers play in dungeons or dungeons play there. Um, Play in dark rooms, or whatever, setting the mood, so to speak, especially like vampire, and werewolf and all those dark games, Warhammer, a set of dice that size would be phenomenal. But I'm gonna say, guys, it's an amazing dice set. I think it only comes in red and black. Um, they are phenomenal. I think my buddy Mike did a review on his channel. For the life of me now, I can't think of his channel. Solo RPG player or solo RPG. Go check him out. You'll know who I'm talking about. And those who know. He's the Greenskins on the Discord. So maybe I'll get him to put a link in his in the general chat there for us. But guys, these are super cool. It also comes with a letter, and I'm not going to read the letter, but it is super cool, and it can lead to adventures. So it's pretty cool. And if you've got Bell Whispers #1, there's a lot of cool stuff in there. But this is a neat little letter. I don't want to do any spoilers. I want you to buy it and read it yourself because it's super cool. And like I said, Elton does a great job. The packaging was real simple. No waste, no, waste not, want not, as the old saying goes. And he just did a really good, I mean, and there's a lot of instructions, not a lot of instructions, but there's very clear, concise instructions on how to use this for either a D20, a D2, a D10, or percentile dice. So either way, it's super cool. You can get a lot of functionality out of one set of dice just because of the way they're filled in and colored. So really super cool. I can't say enough good things about it, guys. And yeah, it was sent to me for free, but I'm telling you, if I would have seen these at my local game store, I would have bought a set. And maybe the source has them. I don't know. Maybe Elton can reply in the comments here and say if these are going to be distributed from like Advanced Comics or Game Trade or Advanced. I think it's just Advanced Trade. Whoever I don't. I've been out of the game for a while, and I don't have a local game store. But it's the same guys that make Game Trade magazine that sell RPG and card material to game stores. I can't Alliance maybe I can't remember. Anyway, check it out. Do yourself a favor if you want a cool set of dice. Elton has a lot of cool stuff on his website. Um, Towerhouse Creations or towerhousecreative.com. Uh, and it's just cool. I mean, the little poker card in here is super cool. Nice to, you can keep this behind your GM screen and it would be good to go. But I'm rambling as I'm wont to do. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. I wanted to get a video out because I really wanted to thank Elton for the cool dice set. It was very kind of him to send it to me. And I'm super ecstatic for it. And I hope if you pick up a set, tell him Mr. Mean sent you. And who doesn't want more dice? Come on. I don't have a price point for these yet. I haven't seen, there was no pricing on the package that he sent me. So I don't know. Like I said, go to towerhousecreative.com and check it out. I'm going to put a link in the doobly doo for sure. Since I've said it 3 times now, I'll possibly remember it. As always, guys, thank you so much for bearing with me in this time of drought that I wasn't able to upload a video. But we're all settled in now. Content will be flowing a little more regularly. We did a sit and chat the other night. That was awesome. Had a lot of fun doing that. That was, I think, last weekend, not this weekend that passed, but the week before. That was right after we moved, and I was beat. But a big thank you to everybody who came in, dropped in the chat, and said hi. I'm hoping to get to run Fallout 2D20 on the channel. Stay tuned for more about that. I'll probably do a separate video on that. And as always, peace and hair grease. Remember, always, always be nice. And Mr. Mean thanks you for all your continued support. And a big shout out to Elton at Towerhouse Creative. Thank you so much, friend. They're really cool dice, and I hope you sell lots. Peace and hair grease, everybody. And remember, be nice.